In college, most guys waste their energy chasing girls, scrolling through DMs, attending every party, rehearsing pickup lines, and constantly seeking validation. But what they don't realize is that the true power lies not in the chase, but in the withdrawal from it. Semen retention, when practiced during college years, transforms a man's energy, focus, and aura. It turns the average boy into a high-value man, the kind who doesn't chase women, yet somehow becomes the one every woman wants. College life is a battlefield of distractions. Between assignments, late-night hangouts, and social media overload, young men lose track of their purpose. Most fall into the trap of seeking pleasure, quick dopamine hits from likes, hookups, or porn. But when a man decides to retain, he begins to pull his energy back from the external world into his inner core. Suddenly, he becomes rare. His energy is no longer scattered but concentrated, and that concentration creates a magnetic presence. It has the same reason confident men in campus environments need to talk much. People feel their calm, grounded energy. When a man practices semen retention, his body starts to store vital life force energy that would otherwise be lost. Scientifically, this translates to higher testosterone levels, sharper memory, and better focus, all crucial for academic success. Spiritually, it's even more powerful. His mind becomes stable, his emotions settle, and his intentions align with his goals. While other students drown in anxiety, a man practicing retention walks through campus with clarity and purpose. Professors notice his confidence, friends look up to him, and women feel drawn to his calm but powerful presence. The secret is simple: energy flows where attention goes. Most college guys give all their attention to women, gossip, and parties, draining their power in the process. But the man on semen retention reverses that current. He directs his energy toward his goals, building skills, excelling in studies, and shaping his body and mind. The irony, when he stops chasing women, that's when they begin to chase him. His attention becomes valuable because it's no longer freely available. In the social dynamics of college, this shift is profound. Girls quickly sense the difference between a man who's desperate for attention and a man who's content within himself. The latter radiates mystery, a calm, composed demeanor that intrigues them. When he speaks, his words carry weight. When he walks, his posture commands respect. Women subconsciously test him, trying to decode his stillness. And when they realize his focus is elsewhere, on self-growth, success, and mastery, they naturally want to be part of his orbit. Let's take a practical example. Imagine two students. One spends his weekends trying to impress girls at parties, while the other uses that time to build a side hustle, read, meditate, and train his body. After a few months, their energy and results are worlds apart. The first looks drained and anxious. The second looks disciplined and radiant. The second one doesn't need to chase. His value speaks louder than his words. Women in college are highly attuned to energy, and they gravitate toward the man who has self-control and direction. Semen retention also sharpens a man's social intelligence. When you're not enslaved by sexual urges, you start to see through social games. You no longer feel the need to overperform or impress. Instead, you communicate with authenticity. Your eyes become steady. Your tone, deeper, your presence, grounded. Conversations become smoother because you not trying to get something from anyone. You simply being. This authenticity is what women crave in a world full of men pretending to be confident. College is the ideal environment to test and master this art. It's filled with temptations, but also with opportunities. Every time you resist an urge, you strengthen your willpower. Every time you say no to a distraction, you say yes to your potential. Over time, your aura begins to shift. People might not know what's changed, but they'll feel it. You'll notice professors calling on you more often, classmates seeking your advice, and girls giving you subtle glances. This is not magic, it's magnetism born from mastery of self. When a man chases women, he communicates that he needs something outside himself to feel complete. When a man practices semen retention, he becomes self-sufficient, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. He's no longer dependent on female validation to feel alive. This emotional independence makes him dangerous, not in a harmful way, but in an attractive one. Women chase high-value men because they sense that inner strength. They feel the difference between a man who's needy and one who's overflowing with purpose. Retention also transforms how you approach ambition. Instead of wasting time daydreaming about women, your focus locks onto your mission. You start to see life as a series of levels to conquer your studies, your fitness, your personal growth. You begin to outgrow the average college mentality. While others gossip about who hooked up with whom, you're already planning your next move in life. That kind of focus breeds results, and results attract attention naturally. The irony of semen retention is that it's not about suppressing desire, it's about transmuting it. You redirect sexual energy into creation, art, innovation, leadership, and achievement. Many great minds in history, from Tesla to Da Vinci, practiced forms of sexual transmutation. They knew that creative power and sexual power are the same energy expressed differently. In college, this means turning lust into learning, fantasy into focus, and distraction into discipline. Women instinctively chase the man who can control his desires. Why? Because control equals safety, leadership, and confidence. In the animal kingdom, the alpha male doesn't chase, he attracts by being the strongest, calmest, and most focused. College is no different. When you radiate that quiet dominance, women approach you not because you try to impress them, but because your energy stands out in a sea of restless boys. Even on social media, retention changes your game. When you stop reacting to every story or DM, your digital presence gains mystery. You stop posting for validation and start posting from purpose. Your energy becomes felt even through a screen. People can sense your discipline, and that attracts respect. The girl who once ignored you now checks your stories twice, wondering what shifted. The truth. You stopped seeking, and in doing so, you became the one sought. The journey of semen retention through college is not just about attraction, it's about evolution. You move from boyhood to manhood, from reaction to intention. Every time you hold your seed, you hold your destiny. You begin to master the art of delayed gratification, which extends far beyond sexual urges. It spills into academics, fitness, finances, and personal growth. You become the man who can wait, focus, and act, and that's the man who wins in every area of life. By the end of college, those who practiced retention will not only have stronger minds and healthier bodies, but they'll also command a level of respect that others can't fake. Women will remember them not as the guys who chased, but as the men who led. Retention is not just about abstaining, it's about transforming, turning raw energy into charisma, chaos into clarity, and lust into leadership. So, if you're a college man tired of chasing, tired of feeling drained, and ready to step into your higher self, begin today. Retain your essence, master your focus, and let the world feel your power, without you having to announce it. The real high-value man doesn't chase. He simply becomes, and once he does, everything that's meant for him starts chasing back. Now, before you go channel that incredible energy, you know the drill. Hit that like button to send a signal to the algorithm. And if you haven't yet joined the movement, smash subscribe right now. I want to know where the power is flowing from, so drop your location in the comments below. And for those deep questions and direct access, our Telegram channel is where the real growth happens. The link to join our inner circle is waiting for you in the description. Go be a force. Share this with one person who needs this fire today. Have a powerful day.